welcome to Extreme Rules, the horror show predictions. I'm Slim, joined as always with Joe. Hello, Joe.
G'day.
And we got a special guest today, Prentice. Hello, Prentice.
G'day.
So, before we start this, I've got to do a shout out to Owen, who's getting into all this shit. Stop watching the baseball though. That's shit. But we will now start things off with Drew McIntyre versus Dolph Ziggler in a possibly TLC match. Not 100% sure. So, Joe, who do you have and why?
We go for McIntyre.
McIntyre. Any reason?
He's a champ.
He's champ. Alright. Prentice, who do you have?
Drew McIntyre as well.
Yeah, any reason?
He's just a lot bigger and stronger.
Alright. I'm going Drew because Dolph ain't winning. We'll move on to the Raw Women's Championship match between Asuka and Sasha Banks. Joe, who do you have and why?
Go for Banks.
Sasha. How about you, Prentice?
Yep.
Also got Banks.
Alright. I've got Asuka because Sasha's not winning the Raw Women's title when she's on SmackDown. And at SummerSlam it's meant to be Sasha versus Bayley for the SmackDown Women's title anyway, so... With that, we're moving on to the SmackDown Women's title match between Bayley and Nikki Cross. Joe, who do you have and why?
Go for Bayley.
Bayley. How about you, Prentice?
I'm also going to have to go with Bayley.
Is that because I said that Bayley is facing Sasha at SummerSlam?
Nah, I reckon she's just better than Nikki Cross.
Yep, alright. Well, I'm going Bayley because she's facing Sasha at SummerSlam. So we'll move on to Braun Strowman versus Bray Wyatt in a Wyatt Swamp fight. Who do you have and why, Joe?
I go for Strowman.
Strowman. And Prentice?
I'm going with Strowman as well.
Yeah. Well, I'm going with Bray because it's a Wyatt Swamp fight. And Bray Wyatt's in the match. So next, we will move on to the eye for an eye match, where the only way to win is to extract the other competitor's eye out of his head, and it's between Seth Rollins and Rey Mysterio. Joe, who do you have and why?
I'm going for Mysterio.
Mysterio, Prentice,
I'm going with Seth Rollins.
Rollins. Ooh, I get the tiebreaker. So I'm going to choose Rey Mysterio because this is the whole revenge for Rey in the first place, so I don't see Rollins walking away with the win. Moving on to the United States Championship match, and it's between Apollo Crews and MVP. Who do you have, Joe, and why?
MVP.
Montel. How about you, Prentice?
I got Apollo Crews.
Ooh, I get tiebreaker again. I'm going MVP because he's brought a new title in and they'll want to get rid of the old one, and the best way to do that is have MVP win. Moving on to the bar brawl between Sheamus and Jeff Hardy. Joe, who do you have and why?
I've got Sheamus.
Sheamus. How about you, Prentice?
I've also got Sheamus.
Okay. I'm going Jeff Hardy because this is his revenge on Sheamus for being a prick. So, we're going to move on to the SmackDown Tag Team Championship match, which is The New Day versus Cesaro and Nakamura. Who do you have, Joe, and why?
Go on the New Day.
New Day. And Prentice?
Also going for the New Day.
Yeah, I'm going Cesaro and Nakamura because they should win the belts. Nakamura's never held a tag title, so this could be where he wins at. I do want to point out that Sheamus versus Jeff and the New Day versus Cesaro and Nakamura haven't been confirmed at the moment, but I feel like they will be on SmackDown anyway. So, yeah, that's all the matches that we've got for Extreme Rules, the horror show. I will ask anybody who is watching the video to comment your predictions down below. Other than that, I've been Slim, that's been Joe, special guest Prentice, thanks for coming on. Goodbye and good night. Say goodbye, Joe.
See yous.
You can say goodbye too, Prentice.
Sayers.
Catch ya.